Okay folks, this will be an interesting one. Haven't done too many of these, but we've done a handful, or a couple, or a handful maybe, would be a good way of describing it. So this should be the last demo for the day. The nerds will inherit the copier world. Yes, they will, folks. I'm adamant. They will. Okay, let's see what we're finally going to do to demo with. We got here Tatler. I call it Tatty. Tatty magazine, Tatler. Anyway, enough of that. I'm just going to put this ugly person's face on the glass. Oh shit, not controlling that one very well. Hopefully it'll be a happy accident. Anyway, this Tatler looks interesting. It looks a bit out of control. I don't think I like it, the look of it. Some of it I do. That looks interesting. And so does that. But can we make it into something? I'm going to do another one. So this should be the last demo. Our magenta toner is low. Magenta, M. So, yeah. Yeah, that looks a bit better. That looks a lot better, actually. I do like that face, that detail there. I do wonder how I'm going to make this happen. I do like that in some extent, but in some ways I feel like maybe I can cut it down there. Maybe I can cut it down there. That could be an idea. I like the way the word Tatler is there, even though it's sort of colours sort of aren't in keeping with the rest of the scheme. Anyway, enough of that. Let's just get our tails into gear and we'll do something useful with this image of the Tatler. Don't know why it's called Tatler. I don't know why, folks. It's a funny name. It sounds like a Tatty magazine, like Tatty as in yuck, old and tatty. I hear the magpies calling out there when they're warbling away. Really beautiful creatures. I don't like it when they swoop. That's the only thing, and we've lost our settings as we've just gas bagged. Sorry, folks. It just happens every now and then that I fucking... This goes on. There go the birds. Anyway, the colour in that has turned out a treat, actually. I do like the colour of that. The overall look, the colour is just brilliant. I do wonder if I'm going to leave it like that. I do wonder where the centre of the job is going to be. I was thinking that might be the centre. It might be more than one possibility here, folks. So I'm going to set this up. Anyway, I've got to get printing before I lose my settings for a second time. Yeah. I'm missing a lost partner, folks. His name is Luigi, and I'm trying to get this photocopier art onto the 6 o'clock news on the prime time, which is what the Americans, I think, call it, where most people sit down, and that's when the most ratings are done, or in the evening news, night time, the 6 o'clock news here in Australia. So we have like 6 o'clock news is basically where it's at. So I'm trying to get my partner and I back together. I don't know where he is. I don't know if he knows, but I know he still loves me and has, even though he's really sad. I think he's sad. I've got a feeling he's missing me and he doesn't know where I am, so he needs closure as well. He needs to find closure as well, not just me. We both need to get together and put our past behind us. But the past wasn't his fault. It was my fault, folks. I did some stupid things, and this is what we get. And it's been nearly 30 years since the pair of us last saw each other and last spoke to each other. So the last time we saw us and spoke to each other was nearly 30 years ago exact. So it's really tragic, folks, what happened in our lives. That's come up looking a treat. Now we're just going to do another version of this. But basically I'm really missing my partner, and it really hurts to be away from him, and I'm really struggling day to day with trying to be happy and trying to cheer myself up, trying to be optimistic. I caught COVID a second time in less than 2 months, which is a real pain in the ass. Yeah, but the good thing is it's asymptomatic COVID. I don't feel any sickness. I'm not feeling sick, but that doesn't mean it's not there. It is there. I had a test. I did a test this morning, a regular thing we do every time we go to, every Monday before work. We've been testing. The staff have been getting us workers to get tested every week, because we do have, I work in a sheltered workshop, or it's called an ADE, an Australian Disability Enterprise, and I'm trying to get recognised as an artist, and I don't want my disability to be the sum total of who I am. I want to be the artist. I want to be recognised as a brilliant artist, because just because I'm disabled doesn't mean my art isn't any better than someone who's able. Anyway, that looks good. We've got one more possibility to put together, and then we'll just call it quits. But basically, yeah, I'm really missing Luigi, and I need to get in touch with him. I need closure. He needs closure. We need to get together and marry as soon as possible, because we just miss each other so much. I know he still misses me. He always loved me. I know in my heart he cares. I know I feel him. I feel a strong spiritual bond to Luigi. So we need to get together, definitely, for that reason primarily. Anyway, that's come up looking quite interesting as well. I think we can now call this Tatty demo finished.